Okay, so now I think I have a bullish. It's looking bullish on gold, but let's see what's going to happen. I don't care about this. Also, I don't care about these. Okay, so now I think I have a bullish. It's looking bullish on gold, but let's see what's going to happen. I don't care about this. Also, I don't care about these. Okay, so now I think I have a bullish. Okay, let's see. GU. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, this is the right thing that I'm expecting from this. Look, I want the price comes to this, and this is just a simple buy. Okay, let's see. GU. Let's see. Okay, this is the right thing that I'm expecting from this. Look, I want the price. Okay, when this is going to reversing and something this, because can you see these consecutive candles, then this is rated by these bullish candles, so I see this is a bullish order block, so I'm gonna buy right here, possibly below this low, these lows, and this is the right fair value gap. I'm going to buy on this fair value gap. Okay, right here. I love if someone is watching. I will have this color is okay, maybe any other. Okay, let's see how this looks like. Good. This, this Okay, so we're going to buy from here. The reason is simple. Firstly, we go on a daily time frame. Look at this. Price just takes this low. And we're just giving us a little bit down. But this is not the real concern. Real concern जो हमारा यहाँ पे है. Look at this. What do you think about this? This low. Prices move down. And I believe that price is going to go down here, but maybe a little bit bullish into look. Firstly हम इस time frame पे देखते हैं, hourly time frame पे. Maybe we can have something good on this, but not maybe this high, because यहाँ पे देखो ना एक bullish अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे. Look at this high यहाँ पे, price making higher highs and then taking this low, sweeping sell side liquidity, and I want price now to come on this. Okay, I'll be ready for a buy, so, and I am sure that price gonna hit and it's gonna explode this way. But my opinion is that this is going to be my SL this way, and this is going to maybe TP just a little bit, because I risk my 1% to have 3%, so never more than that. I would love that price is coming down. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is another gold. This is not the goal. This is giving me a bullish vibe, but I'm not gonna enter on this. Let's see what dollar index is doing. By the way, dollar, where is the dollar index? Here it is. Mhm. Oh wow! It's just simply took that law, but not coming to that fair value gap. Okay, this is, you see, this is also in a premium. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा समझते हैं क्या हुआ क्या। प्राइस ऑलरेडी डाउन ट्रेंड में है, बट यहाँ पे हमें एक डिस्प्लेसमेंट मिली है बुलिश. Okay, but then there is a bearish displacement, discount going up, retracement into this parallel gap. Okay, this is right by the way. And now, what do you think? Because price, if we look at this, price बिल्कुल इक्विलिब्रियम में है, ना प्रीमियम में ना डिस्काउंट में, बिल्कुल अराउंड. And if we look at this same here, that price nears the equilibrium. So therefore, I don't have any opinion on that, because price already इस रेंज के भी प्रीमियम सॉरी 50% पे है, इस रेंज के भी 50% पे है, तो नो opinion right here. But to be honest, can you see this is looking bullish, but let's see, I don't know my bias on dollar index, but here it is. Okay, 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 okay. Look what Euro is doing. Happened that there is no any by bullish, clearly bullish. कुछ क्वेश्चन ही नहीं पैदा होता इसके अलावा. This is okay, right? Price is not coming back to this one. Currently ये range है, this low and this high, ये रेंज है और इस रेंज के प्राइस बिल्कुल प्रीमियम में है अगर इस रेंज के देखें, बट इन दिस रेंज प्राइस इज नॉट एट प्रीमियम, सो सेल के लिए बिल्कुल भी ये राइट चीज़ नहीं है। टू बी ऑनेस्ट मुझे अभी यहाँ पे बिल्कुल भी जो मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था वो नहीं होगा, सो आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग। ओके लेट्स डू सम जर्नल्स। यस, today is Thursday 29 January. Okay, no problem, no problem. Oh, price is coming down, right? This is what I'm expecting. Wow, love that. This is what I'm expecting. Wow, love that. I just gave a spike into this. That looks good. Sorry. We're just a little bit away from $400. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy. There's a probability to go down, but I'm gonna buy because price is already at the discount of this range, and this is what I love about this. I have to go on that first. That or no that account. Maybe with lower risk because I have to. Maybe 15, right? Wow, love that. Love it. Mm. Sorry, 0.7, but sorry. I'm just entered in the trade from right here, and my SL is going to be below. Sorry, it's with the risk management. Not that much, but 1% is a much risk. and you have learned to love it. What is this doing by the way? Because price is what the fuck? I just entered on the wrong pair. I just entered a fucking wrong pair because I have to enter on the. Sorry, apologize. Apologize for that. Fuck. I'm enter a buy right here. Just taking 1%. This is too shitty. Because I needed X 0.2 lots have to be opened. One three seven nine nine three 137,993. Again, enter if price gonna come that level because I think my entry is the reason that I'm buying. By the way, हुआ ये था कि मुझे लगा यूरो सॉरी पाउंड डॉलर ओपन है बट on my MT5 account Euro US open हुआ था. I don't even look at the pair and just trade it, and let me show you what's happened. But now my trade is at break even this GU trade. But look at this. This is not respecting this. I think this is the fair value gap. But of course, fuck at this point. I hate it. But look at this. That's why I'm trading this pair. I don't care. Fuck. Without any reason, I just take a loss today. 1% down because of fucking bad shit. No problem. This trade is already at break even. Okay, where is the text? Break. अगर ये वापस break even hit करता है, I'm gonna again enter because this is the most likely because if you see this, no, okay, and maybe I will hold this, but let's see. I have to journal it. Oh, sorry. Have to journal. Okay, guys, if you look at this price, just of the stocks comes down. यहाँ पे वापस ये नहीं गया because अगर इसको डाउन में जाना था नीचे तो this is first that price have to go down. I knew it. अगर प्राइस को नीचे जाना था, अगर प्राइस, let me show you on here, अगर प्राइस को ये ब्रेक करना था नीचे, price at least have to fill this fair gap. Okay, maybe price is near to my break even, but we are still in the trade. प्राइस अगर नीचे जाना था, डाउन में बेरिश होना था प्राइस, then price have to come down, and from here price have to go up, hit this, and then comes down, making lower lows, lower highs. But what price this talks right with these sell stops, giving this moves, and now this retracement. I knew this is going to be a retracement. I'm telling you, this is a retracement, and I believe it because you need to believe it, right? I'm already free, risk free on this trade. I'm already free. But can you see that why I'm not waiting for this point, optimal trade entry? Many people लोग बहुत से लोग कहते हैं ये फिबोनाची है, right? फिबोनाची तो है ही, but why I'm not waiting for price to coming this? Maybe this is a good zone. You can see this down close candle. Maybe this is also good, but I'm not entering. I'm enter here. So just wait and watch. Wait and watch. Maybe this high is gonna taken today, and I believe it because I have to. Fuck. Look at what this is showing. I told you I'm at break even. My risk 3%, but in this trade my risk is 0%. And what I'm going to have, I'm going to have 3%, right? I'm going to have, I'm talking to you, I'm going to have 3% because for passing the account I required to have just 1%. So no problem. हाँ, आज मुझे in front of the chart बैठे हुए 30 minutes हो चुके हैं. It's 9 a.m. New York time, and I'm sitting at 8:30, right? Let's see. Everything is good. By the way, first day is Monday, second Tuesday, third Wednesday. ये तीनों दिन for me is good because तीनों दिन जो मैंने मूव प्रिडिक्ट किया था वो मतलब उसका डिबेट हो, तो उसमें से जस्ट ट्यूसडे वाले दिन ट्रेड टैप ही नहीं हुआ था, जिसकी वजह से वो ट्रेड मिस हुआ. And today we have another trade. Let's see if this gonna hit my break even. I'm not gonna saying my SL. If this trade is gonna hit my break even, I'm going to, maybe I'm not get into any other position. Done for the day. Maybe not. Okay, look for something. Maybe we have news, but let's see if we have news. Yeah, we don't. Oh, we have news, but this is neutral. Gold volatility explodes as the price trades like meme stock. Okay, let's have a look on gold. By the way, on my position, I'm already 1% up, maybe more than 1%. I think today I don't have to read this price action. So I'm not. By the way, let's see US 100 because I think ICT itself is trading these Nasdaq mini futures, and maybe I believe. Mm, okay, stops shiftness structure coming to back. Let's see daily. Let's see if we have daily. Wow, this is good. By the way, maybe we have a yes, we have a bullish bias. Clearly. Hmm. Taken stops. This long back. Maybe price going to take this. Something like that. Well, let's see. Let me see what ICT is doing. But I'm trading this pair because ये US 100 तो भाई ये देखो बोला था ना ट्रेड कर रहा है. Let's see.
Introducing ClickUp Super Agents, the world's first AI agents that natively collaborate with humans and always have correct context and perfect memory. You lead, your super agents go to work.
Okay.
So it hit the low of it, had no interest at all putting a body inside the range, traded lower, broke through another eighth down to another eighth. Liquidity is resting right below here with a eighth level down here on, what is that price? 26,144
Okay, look at
quarter.
it. Let's see what he is doing.
So now by having a very realistic here's what, if you're brand new, this is what you're thinking right now. I can see how you outlined that right there, and yeah, it went there. Okay. But look how nice and hard they're dropping here. That's the move I want to have. You already are proving that you don't want to learn. You want the greener grass on the other side of the fence. You want the prettier girl across the room that you just started dating a really nice lady tonight. Okay. And then you show up to your venue and you're getting ready to have dinner and you look across the room and you see somebody else that's beautiful. And now you're already acting like a dog, sniffing around in somebody else's yard because you can't be content.
Look at this. His how he precisely move like liquidity grab, by the way, right here. And let's see what he is saying, by the way.
If you can find the ability in yourself to frame a measurable outcome that doesn't have moving parts that change and morph and to do all these different things all the time, where it's always impossible for you to know what you're doing. In other words, you frame a model that's useful, it's simple. How is this simple? It was jagged by dropping, and nothing relative equal low down here. At 8:30, news driver came up. I took your attention to this high here, minor buy side. I said this inefficiency and these relative equal highs, but then I aimed right to that high there. Okay, so the dealing range is high to low. 3/4 of that range is optimal trade entry. That was the flagship thing I taught for years on Baby Pips and on my YouTube channel before I started teaching any of the higher level technical stuff, PD arrays and whatnot, which I started revealing in 2016 behind a paywall. Now, all those lectures are up on my YouTube channel for free in the playlists. So just go find it.
Okay, what he is explaining, वो कह रहा है कि look at this, price bearish था, down में आया, and he's saying that after this liquidity sweep, I want that price is gonna taking this high and come to this low, and maybe he want a short here, but don't know I want that or not. But what I'm seeing, you can also see this taking stops, shifting structure, that price, let's see what he's saying.
So if you see an inefficiency around that same just eyeball it. If it's high and that low, 3/4 of that is right about in here. So what do you have? You have a short-term high there, but we don't need to mention that because it's already part of this PD array. So this is the inefficiency. This is the liquidity. This was a minor buy-side liquidity pool. The attention was focused to the upside. It went lower, lower, lower. It was made jagged. Inversion fair value gap. Lays over top of an eighth on the regular trading hours. Opening range gap. That's what these lines are, these horizontal lines. And then it rallies up to minor buy side. That in and of itself, if you're brand new, that is what is realistic for you. That's realistic. That's something that will repeat every single trading day. Not this overall thing, but looking for a very simple
Look at
run
our
to a minor buy
trade.
side or a minor
This
sell
is
side liquidity
wow.
pool. They repeat every single day.
Already up one, sorry,
You do
2% in
that for a
that
couple
trade.
weeks,
I love
maybe a month
that.
or two.
Love
Okay,
that.
when you get real comfortable seeing it and on the tape, that means you're not pressing a demo entry, you're not even trading a prop firm, you're not trying to risk with real money. Okay, the easiest thing for you to do in terms of failure is trying to hurry up and try to make money because you think it's only going to feel real to you if you make money. That's not true. Okay, that's just you lying to yourself because you want instant gratification. And that is a Western mindset that prevails, you know, over most of the youth in terms of trading, and it's usually the male side because we think we got to go out there like a caveman, got our stick in our hand, go out there and club it over the head and drag it back to our cave. It's
You have to listen what he is saying.
try
Okay.
that in the marketplace with real money, especially in the market environments that we're in right now with the volatility off the charts. You're going to have your hinder parts handed to you expediently. So to avoid that, as an educator, when I tell you to look for very simple, small price runs that are predictable, little cookie cutters where you can take this little cookie cutter. Cookie cutter is the market's at a discount. The nearest premium liquidity is that high right here, which is what I outlined to you. And then I said the next one is here, but that's inefficiency. It's not liquidity, it's inefficiency. But above that short-term high here, that is liquidity. And it did both. Bump, hit that, and that was it. But we did not see any exploration into that inefficiency on the upside. It just touched the low of it here and then gave up the ghost and went lower. Here to here, low hanging fruit objective, very easy type trading, very cookie cutter. It's not hard, it's not complicated, it's not complex, it's not a lot of moving parts. It's very, very simple things. It's low in price and it's going to reach for a higher price. Which is easier to find?
Oh
The
wow.
short-term high here
Wow.
or an inefficiency?
Sorry, ICT. I'm gonna move on my trade. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I just love that. Wow. Look. 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 I just want to say look. I just want to say look. Wow, I just love that. How beautiful that trade is. But I don't care. I think I have to close the trade because my 3% is done on one count. And let me check on another account. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay. What do you think? Is this is going to this? Maybe, but I already closed. I already closed that trade. Okay, okay. I think this. Wow, love that. Look how it's going. Wow. I just wanna. Wow. Wow. I love that. भाई यही चीज़ मैं जब प्राइस यहाँ पे कंसोलिडेट कर रहा था ना और यहाँ से इसने एक अच्छा मूव अप में दिया था मैंने तभी कहा था कि मैं I want that what I want that price have to come down back here in this fair value gap look at this is the internal range liquidity price took that smart money buys here big money buys here and what they're selling they're gonna sell on this maybe they take some I'm gonna close also this okay then by sub I just wanna say I love that I love this भाई सिर्फ हमें है 23 और 10 40 43 मिनट्स होने मेरी बैटरी wow I love this exactly यहाँ पे बाय किया यहाँ पे सेल किया fuck this shit is still going up wow ये वीक मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा गया this week is magnificent for me let's see what ICT is doing what ICT is doing okay what ICT is doing here is the liquidity let's see what ICT is doing oh wow I wanna see what I see by the way my target is done for the trade oh wow nice I love that, bro. I love that. मैं कहता हूँ कमाल है. I'm not expecting less than. I am not expecting less than that. I'm telling you. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Taken the liquidity button. GBP USD. This is called SMT. This is called SMT. By the way, I'm gonna close the stream now. Of course, nobody is watching. And look at this. Here is another trader. 70,000 people watching this.
स्टूडेंट्स मुझे बोले कि सारी ऋण कैपिटल बनने पे हमने सेल नहीं किया था सालों इतके फटके मारूंगा ना तुमको इतके फटके मारूंगा ना मैं शेयर किया हूँ ठीक है
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. ओके भाई साहब मैं क्लोज कर रहा हूँ ट्रेड ये क्लोज ऑफ कोर्स ट्रेड मैं कर चुका हूँ. Let's see what he is saying by then.
When you first come to me, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what to do. And I'm telling you here, like I've done dozens of other times, how to start. Simple. Very, very simple. You only need a small little cookie cutter move, something that repeats over and over and over again. What is that? A run from an inefficiency to a liquidity pool, or from an inefficiency to a liquidity pool moving lower. Or once you learn, you
सब
can
मैं close
trade
कर
a
रहा हूँ
liquidity pool
because
to an inefficiency,
I
or
already
from one liquidity pool to another liquidity pool. That's a little bit higher in terms of trust in what you're doing. That means like trading a false breakout above an old high down to a false breakout below an old low. In other words, it would look like this. That high, we traded to here, and then expect that low to be taken out. That takes a little bit more experience to do that. That's the highest form of what I teach. That's the highest one. And even that's not all that complex. But when you first look at it and you're thinking, but yeah, but where's the propulsion block fit in all this? See what you're doing? You're trying to find, like when you watch Bob Ross
look at
paint.
this. This is the trade that we have today. And
Here's how developers at Perplexity and NVIDIA are prompting AI 10 times.
you a little bit and then okay. Done for the day. Done for the day. Look at how much pips by the way. Let's see, I'm gonna just close here. 24 pips. Done. Just pause for 4 days. भाई ये वीक मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा गया. एक दिन भी लॉस नहीं हुआ. एक दिन हुआ था बट वो जीबीपी ने जीयू में ट्रेड लेना था. ट्रेड ले लिया यूरो डॉलर में. By the way, done for the day. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Let's last look at dollar. What dollar is doing? What's dollar? What are you doing? Let's look at dollars. Okay. This graph tracks the liquidity. comes down. Buy side liquidity. Love that, by the way. I'm gonna close it by the way now.